Yeah. Anyway, we are live, but welcome to another episode of Full Metal Classic. As you can see, things are looking a lot different today. We've only got 5 people, and that's only because StreamYard only now lets us have 6 people to call. So, but yeah, we've got a great bunch of competitors here, and they all are well prepared. They've all known for at least a day, which is a lie. But let me introduce the competitors. Right below me is a last minute replacement, and it's Andrew Barr. Andrew, how are you going?
I'm doing really well, Malcolm. I'm really happy to be here. I'm excited to play movie trivia. I have 1 win, and I'm hoping to get that 2nd win for the snowball.
I'm tempted to recreate the Brady Bunch theme song, but I'm not going to. To this side of me, we've got Nick. Nick, how's it going?
Well, Malcolm. Going great. Glad you asked. You're incorrect if you didn't think I was going to keep this Brady Bunch thing going. But yeah, it's going to be fun. I thought I'd have a better chance, but then I realized there's less people that I can do worse than. So who knows? I'll make it past first round. Let's see.
And on the other side of Nick, very far away from me, we've got Hunter. Hunter, how's it going?
What's up, Malcolm? How's it going? And yes, I am still continuing this. But yeah, thank you for having me on. This is gonna be fun.
And right underneath Nick, we've got Scott. Scott, how's it going?
Good. I want to continue the bit, but I don't even know where to look. I'm happy to be here. This is my first time in this league, so hoping to make it out of round 1 at least.
Yeah. And the remaining spot we've got Alec Miller. Alec, how's it going?
What's up, guys? It's going good. I don't know what to do with my hands. What do I do with my hands, guys? All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
So how the first round is going to go? We've got 8 questions in 8 predetermined categories. Each competitor gets 3 repeats and 1 challenge. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to hit you with the first question, which comes in the category of biopics. Will Smith plays struggling entrepreneur Chris Gardner in what movie? I'm not going to say too much about this movie because I'll probably accidentally give it away. So, but I can think of about 5 good Will Smith movies. 4,
Nailed it.
3, 2, and 1. Nick.
Pursuit of Happiness.
That is correct. Hunter.
I said concussion. Damn it.
Alec.
The Pursuit of Happiness.
That is correct. Scott.
Pursuit of Happiness.
That is correct. And Andrew.
The Pursuit of Happiness.
Right. And the next question is in category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the scores for the films Dick Tracy, Scrooged, The Frighteners, and 2003's Hulk? But those, I like about 2 of those movies. One I've not seen, and the other I just don't like. But in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Hunter.
Danny Elfman?
That is correct. And Alec.
I had nothing.
And Scott.
Nope, I had Alan Silvestri.
And Andrew.
I'm thinking of the right Hulk movie.
And Nick.
Nah.
So, so just Hunter and Andrew got that one.
Yep.
But next question is in the category of documentaries. Name the 2004 documentary in which filmmaker Morgan Spurlock decided to go on a month-long diet of nothing but McDonald's fast foods. Yeah, fun fact, I used to work at McDonald's myself. That wasn't a great place to work.
It's the
This
happiest
was
place
a
on earth.
weird ass documentary.
It's what they want you to think. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And Alec.
Was it Supersize Me?
That's correct. And Scott.
Supersize Me.
And Andrew.
No, supersize me.
And Nick.
I prefer as one about marketing, which I can't remember the name, but Supersize Me.
And Hunter.
Supersize me.
And everyone gets on the board. And the next question is in the category of coming of age. What is Lady Bird's real first name?
Ah, screw you.
Oh, I just watched.
I'm
the
sorry.
trailer
Can I get a
again.
technical repeat?
You can. In the category of coming of age, what is Lady Bird's real first name?
Well, there goes my perfect round.
Did not.
But Lady Bird is one of the many movies I've given a 5 to 4, 3,
My
2,
girlfriend
and
knows.
1. And Scott.
Also a great movie with Rebecca Hall, Christine.
That is correct. And Andrew.
I went with Elizabeth.
And Nick.
Gut instinct, Christine.
And Hunter.
I had Janet.
And Alec.
I didn't write anything.
So just Nick and Scott got that one. And the next question is in the category of animated. What song does Mrs. Potts sing during the famous ballroom scene in Beauty and the Beast?
Ugh. I got a bad feeling about it.
Wow. Okay, I'm trying to remember if this is the title.
But-
Yes, same.
5, 4.
Repeat.
Repeat.
In the category of animated, what song does Mrs. Potts sing during the famous ballroom scene in Beauty and the Beast?
I want to sing it so
I
bad.
feel like I'm gonna embarrass myself with this answer. So
Yeah.
I think we probably have the same answer.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And Nick.
If the name of the song is Tale as Old as Time, I'd be pissed, but I wrote Beauty and the Beast.
That is correct.
Good stuff.
Hunter.
Beauty and the Beast.
That is correct. And Alec.
I didn't finish writing it. But Pete and the Bee.
Beauty and the Beat.
It may have worked in the old days of the Schmodown. It's not working today.
Yeah.
I'm glad this isn't really embarrassing. Beauty and the Beast.
And
Same.
Andrew.
As my dad would say, Booty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Now for the trick questions over there.
The next question is in actors and actresses. Which actor has played the following characters? Scott Turner, Joe Banks, and Richard Phillips. That actor has been a really great one. He's been in a few movies that I've really liked, but
How
5,
many?
He's
4,
been in 5 movies.
3, 2, and 1. And Hunter.
Hugh Grant. I don't know.
That is incorrect. Alec.
I didn't have anything.
And Scott.
Tom Hanks.
That is correct.
Damn
And
it. Saving
Andrew
Mr. Banks.
I had Colin Farrell.
and Nick.
Turner and Hooch saving Mr. Banks and Captain Phillips. Mr. Hanks.
Damn it.
That is correct. Although Joe Banks was not saving Mr. Banks. That was
Whatever.
Joe versus the volcano.
I was about to say, 'cause it was
Wow.
Walt Disney.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah, Colin Farrell is.
I know. I just wanted to look smart. Okay, it didn't work.
But yeah, the next question is in the category of comedy.
Ha 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 ha.
In Ingrid Goes West, the character Dan Pinto, played by O'Shea Jackson Jr., is obsessed with which comic book character?
I'm sorry, Michael. I need a technical repeat.
Yep, I can give you that. In the category of comedy, in Ingrid Goes West, the character Dan Pinto, played by O'Shea Jackson, is obsessed with which comic book character?
Okay.
This movie gave me crazy anxiety that I've never experienced before.
As
I've
people
never
would
seen this
say,
movie, so I'm with
I've
you.
never seen this.
I know of its existence.
But 5, 4,
I'm literally just coming up with
Three.
a random hero here.
2, and 1. And Alec.
The answer is Batman.
That's correct. And Scott.
Complete yes, Batman.
And Andrew.
What Scott said.
And Nick.
What everyone else said.
And Hunter.
Nope, I had Spider-Man. So close.
But the final question is in the category of quotes. What 2000s movie contains the following quote? Oh, what a lovely tea party.
Repeat the question, please.
I can do that. In the category of quotes, what 2000s movie contains the following quote? Oh, what a lovely tea party. And you go for a 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And Alec.
I had Alice in Wonderland.
That is incorrect. Scott
Also had Alice in Wonderland.
and Andrew
What Scott said.
and Nick
What the rest said.
and Hunter.
Oh my god, we match. Alice in Wonderland.
Wow.
And everyone does not get the point. The answer was Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Okay.
Oh.
What part is that? I love that goddamn
Bird's
movie.
gonna hate me.
I'm trying to think of when that was.
Yeah,
Fuck.
but yeah. Right. So we're good. Right, so I'll just tabulate these scores and we'll get into round 2. But right, so in first place, tied for 6 points apiece, we've got Scott and we've got Nick. And in third place, with 5 points, we've got Andrew. And then tied for and tied for
Yes.
last, we've
Of
got
course.
Alec and Hunter.
Great.
Of course.
The dreaded tiebreaker.
So just go find the ties. Right, so I'm going to go to Nick. Nick, you can pick their poison. Do you want to give them Rotten Tomatoes critic score or worldwide box office?
Never been winning before. I never got to do this. Let's go box office, gentlemen.
Box
All right.
office. And Scott, seeing you're also tied for first, do you want to give them movie A or movie B?
Let's go A.
Right. Hunter, Alec, give me the worldwide box office for the movie Gods of Egypt.
God.
Of Egypt.
Fuck.
Yeah. Good.
And I'm going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and
Probably
1.
way.
Saw this in the theater on opening weekend alone.
How dare
and,
you?
and Alec, what do you have?
And wild guess, 150 million.
Ooh, Hunter, what do you have?
I have 300 million.
Well, the winner is the one that actually got dead on the money. And moving on to round two rather, is Alec.
Wow.
You got it dead on the money.
That's still 2
Wow.
points.
I'm gonna need a technical replay on the reveal because you completely cut out. I don't know what happened.
You
Right on.
Unfortunately, Hunter's been eliminated.
All right.
Alec, dead on.
Hey man,
You got the exact number.
I had 250 million written first, and I was like, you know what? They didn't make that much money. I'm gonna erase it.
I still thought that was too much.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hunter, you can. Unfortunately, you've now just got to sit in the audience. You don't have to leave the call, but you just
Oh, guys,
your face won't be seen on screen.
I have to head out, but later, guys.
So long, bud.
Hunter.
All right, so we're down to 4 people. So after this round, one more person will be eliminated, and for round 2, going to pick a number between 1 and 7 because there's 2 people tied for first, so they get 2 numbers. We'll just get up the random number generator, which I should have had up before but didn't. 1, 2, 7. Right, so Scott, pick 2 numbers between actually scratch that. Pick one number between 1 and 7 because I'll alternate between you and Nick.
Okay, 2.
2. Nick, pick a number between 1 and 7.
3.
Scott, pick another number between 1 and 7.
5.
Nick, pick another number between 1 and 7.
1.
Andrew, pick a number between 1 and 7.
7.
And Alec, pick another number between 1 and 7. You've got 4 and 6. So that means if it lands on 4, it's going to be the secret category. And right.
All right.
So Alec gets to pick the category.
Sounds like fun.
So the categories you have to choose from. You've got video game movies, westerns, Mel Gibson, prison movies, 90s dramas, or you can pick the secret category, and if you do so, then it's double points for everyone, including you.
I feel like hearing some questions about bad movies, so let's go with video game movies. Bros.
Ah,
Son of
Yikes.
All right.
Right. So, video game movies it is. I could not tempt anyone to him to pick the second category. But alright, so your first question in video game movies. Who starred as the villainous Koga Shuku in the film Double Dragon?
Can you repeat?
I can repeat. Who starred as the villainous Koga Shuku in the film Double Dragon? And gonna go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nick,
I'm going to be very bad at this. Chow Yun Fat.
that is incorrect.
John.
And Alec,
I put Lucy.
that is also incorrect. Scott,
I'm way off. I said Jean-Claude Van Damme.
that is incorrect. And Andrew,
I'm pretty sure it was Robert Patrick.
that is correct.
Nice.
Nice.
Your next question in video game movies. How is Kano killed in Mortal Kombat?
I knew this was gonna come up. I knew this movie was gonna come up.
No.
Kano.
I went super specific.
But there's probably more than 5 deaths in Mortal Kombat. 4, 3, 2,
I think there's
and
more. Repeat.
1. Just in the nick of time. But the question is, how is Kano killed in Mortal Kombat? I have not seen either of the Mortal Kombat movies, so
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if I want to see them.
I think the first one's worth a watch. It's not that bad. It's one of those fun bad movies. Don't watch the second one. That's not a fun bad movie.
But anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alec,
Sonya Blade breaks his neck with her legs.
that is correct. Scott
I said he was speared in the chest.
and Andrew
I said he falls to his death.
and
Score.
Nick.
I'm very embarrassed by my answer, and I will not be showing it.
But the next question. In Super Mario Brothers, what animal does King Koopa devolve Anthony Scarpalis into?
Oh my God.
Devolve? I just remember this particular animal in the movie.
Which one?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I mean, there's probably 5 animals he's thinking of. 4,
There you go.
3, 2, and 1. Scott,
I said a rat.
incorrect. Andrew,
I just remember Dennis Hopper going, monkey!
not quite.
Oh!
Nick,
Oh!
And Koopa's a turtle, so turtle.
and Alec.
Gorilla.
Oh, the correct answer was chimpanzee.
Oh.
Damn
Well,
you,
then
scientific
Dennis Hopper
terms.
got it wrong then. The script got it wrong.
That doesn't surprise me. Not like that script.
I mean, that's not the worst thing they did to Super Mario Brothers.
Mario. This is Luigi Mario.
But your final question in video game movies. Finish the following quote from the 1995 movie Street Fighter. For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, It was blank. Looking for one word.
God,
I know exactly what it's going to be, but I don't. I will explain after.
Yeah. Which one? Oh, God dang it.
Mm.
We're all gonna get so close if we
Yeah.
don't get it.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And Andrew.
Was it Tuesday?
That is correct.
Yes!
And
Yes!
Tuesday.
That is all correct. And Alec.
Wednesday.
And Scott.
Also had Wednesday.
I knew it was going to be a day of the week.
Oh, me too.
Right.
So Nick and Andrew got it.
Fuck.
Which does mean, sadly, we are losing Alec.
That's fun, guys.
But we've got Nick and Andrew tied with 7 points apiece, and Scott has 6 points. So I'm just going to drop you out of the call. You can hang out and we can talk later, but you won't be seen on the screen. Now we get into round 3. So in round 3, every time that someone gets a question right, they gain a point. Every time they get one wrong, they lose a point. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, so it's very it's a very tight race. But yeah, your first question in round 3 is in plot summary. Name the following movie from the plot summary. A Los Angeles sheriff's deputy must fight an alternate universe version of himself who has grown stronger with each alternate self he murders. You can stop looking at me, Andrew. I'm not going to give away the answer.
Come on, Malcolm. Help me out.
But yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And Nick, I'm going to start with you.
I don't know. Time Cop?
That is incorrect. Scott.
Also said Time Cop.
That is incorrect. And Andrew.
I knew I wasn't going to get it, so I put a joke answer. I put Cop and a Half.
Also incorrect. The correct answer was The One.
Oh.
Oh. Never seen that movie.
But yeah, the next question is in the category of drama. In Manchester by the Sea, who plays Jeffrey, the fiance of Patrick's mother?
Oh, no.
Oh, crap.
This is where having not seen the movie doesn't help.
I have seen the movie, and it still doesn't help.
But 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat the question.
Just in the nick of time. In the category of drama, in Manchester by the Sea, who plays Jeffrey, the fiance of Patrick's mother? Right. I'm going to go to Nick.
I don't know. Jamie Dornan?
That is incorrect. And Scott.
Kyle Chandler?
Also incorrect. And Andrew.
I knew it was incorrect, but I still put it down. Kyle Chandler.
Also,
Yeah.
it was, the correct answer is Matthew Broderick.
I had like 20 more
Oh.
came to me. Damn. Yeah.
I didn't even know he was in that movie.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
not what I was thinking about.
But
Okay.
the next question is in the category of movie release dates. In what year did the disaster flick Airport come out?
You both look like you've heard of this.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Scott.
1973.
Incorrect. Andrew.
1977?
That is correct. And Nick.
1985.
So we've got 2 questions left. I think Mathematic. Scott's on 3, Nick's on 4, and Andrew is on 6. I think Mathematic.
No, he's good.
No, he's still good.
I'm good, yeah.
Yeah. Maths is not my strong point, but yeah. But yeah, Scott Shelton does mention in the chat there's been a bunch of airport movies. I wasn't going to say the full title of the movie because the actual movie was called Airport 77. But when I saw that, it's like, yeah.
Wait, I've heard
That's why
of
I
that
left
movie.
it.
So what you're saying is I should challenge it.
Well, if you
I'm
want,
kind of on board with that. I've never heard of the movie.
All right, I'll challenge it. You can't take it away if you want. Might as well.
Well, yeah. Got the challenge. But I mean,
I back it up if it matters at all.
yeah, well, what I was about to say is I'm pretty sure there hasn't been a movie called Airport released in 85 or 73.
Okay, well then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Technically wasn't one in 77 either. It's called Airport 77.
well, it was still released in. I will double check that, but yeah.
I'm fine with it. Yeah, at the end of the day.
But yeah, I'm determined to look that up now because just to make sure that it actually was released. Yeah, Google's telling me it was definitely that one was definitely released in 77. So,
All right.
I'll accept it.
Sure.
yeah,
I would have been okay either way.
yeah. I mean, it's one of those ones like with movie release dates when you've got the and that question in the movie. It's really one of those weird movie release date questions you can't ask. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, to move this along, in the category of Oscars, what is the name of the Aerosmith song that earned an Academy Award nomination for Michael Bay's Armageddon?
Damn, Scott was right there before you even done that.
Yeah.
I think Andrew's gonna do it though, so I don't think I'm out.
Well, it depends on one thing, so.
But yeah. But there was 5 songs nominated to that thing. There was 4, 3, 2, 1. So Andrew.
Okay. As I said, it depends on one word, and I think it's I don't wanna miss a thing.
I will give that to you, but because I'll give any variation. So, Nick, what do you have?
Said Armageddon out of here.
And Scott.
Well, I'm going out on a hideout. I don't want to miss a thing.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll give you that as well. Like, it's one of those ones. Like,
Yeah, but I'm eliminated now.
You got knocked his balls out.
Mathematically.
I think
Well,
you got a
it's-
winner there, sir.
well, actually, in that case, so Andrew gets. Yeah, which means and your winner, because Nick went down to 3 because he didn't get it right. So, is Andrew James Barr. Andrew, how do you feel about your Full Metal Classic win with just literally being a last minute replacement?
I feel good. Nick and Scott put up. I honestly, guys, I was sweating. I was sweating throughout the entire thing. You guys did great. Yeah, I feel good. I wish I had more to say. I don't know what to say though.
But
Good match, guys. Yeah.
But yeah, but yes, I'll go to our second place winner, which is Scott. Scott, how do you feel about your first match in Classic?
Yeah, it was good. You know, I said at the top that I just wanted to make it out of round 1, and I made it to round 3, and I got the last question, even if it did eliminate me. So I can't complain too much. It was fun, and I look forward to coming back in a couple weeks.
Yep. And last but not least, Nick, you did really well. You managed to not be eliminated straight off the bat. You actually made it to around 3. How do you feel?
I feel good. I came in second, my first match that I ever played in this, and then since then I haven't even come close. So this feels nice. Yeah, it's a good time. I'll be back. It'll be a fun time. It's always a good one.
But yeah, once again, it's Jay will put up a new post up next week with to get your name in the hat. So until next week, from Nick, from Scott, from Andrew, and from myself, we will see you next week. And we are the Brady Bunch.